Hi and welcome back to my probably last episode of my playthrough of Luna using the official solo mode. I think again, rules wise, I should be okay. Strategy wise, point wise, not so much, but yeah, let's see how things go. So let's jump right into the fourth round already, and overall there are 3 more to go. So we have 2 times the 2 rounds here, but that's mainly because even during the final round you will still score 2 points if you're sending your novices into the temple. Again, we have to choose one of those islands to deactivate the novices from the AI player. And I believe we are taking those 2. Of course, this means the AI will score 2 points, or basically 3 points in total, because they are moving their council track 2 spaces ahead. So in respect to the tiebreaker, I think I don't have any chances right now, but I think what we really should try to do is to try to keep them away at least from the 10 points up here. I think they will definitely, I think they will score at least 8 points. But I think let's try to leave it at 8 points rather than 10. Additionally, the AI player will go for a temple tile, and I think the idea was to go for this temple tile, which means we are taking one of the novices, putting it here, bringing it into the temple, pretty much down here. That's good and bad, let's put it like this. And I believe if I really would have paid close attention, I would have taken a book and placed it under this novice here to protect them, to score 1 more point. And now, because yeah, he's adjacent to me, which means we are sending this guy here to the landing stage, and therefore the AI will score yet another point. Good thing is they will not take a book away from me at this point in time, and I think I should be able to do at least the same thing during this round, placing a novice in here. So we might be able to push out that novice from the AI player, then also scoring us 1 more point and taking 1 point away from the AI player. Then it's my actions, and I think most obviously we are going to build something here. That's what we prepared last round, so we are paying our little building token here. We will have to deactivate both of those novices, but again, this allows us to place 1 shrine here, and this gives us an additional 4 points at the end of the game. So I think shrine wise we are in an okay shape. I think we have 2 more out on the board than the AI does, so that's an 8-point swing. But yeah, we all know the AI is definitely in the lead by far and will move farther. And I think one thing I forgot, of course, I didn't award the AI player the 3 points for placing the temple tile. So let's do that right away. So I think no harm was done here. That was my first action. Then I guess we are following our plan to send this novice from this island here to a temple tile. We would lose them, but I think we are moving folks away anyway, sooner or later. So I guess no. I think before we do that, we will use this novice here to claim that tile here. And again, this is more or less a virtual novice. It looks kind of similar, but it could be something completely else. But we are taking it anyway, and that's that. And in theory, I could now we could reactivate him, and I think we have to. So I'm going to spend my healing herb here, and we'll place it pretty much on the island where it came from, and this allows me to reactivate this guy here. And with my next action, I'm taking this guy to place it into this track here, which allows us to claim that temple tile, and I think there is no reason not to use it right away. So we are going to place it here. This will score us 3 points. This time I will not forget. So let's not forget our points. We can safely forget the points of the AI player for sure. We are pushing this novice out. Normally, again, the standard player goes to the landing stage. Here, the AI player pretty much sends their novices back to the island where this originated from, but it will be deactivated, so they cannot use it right away. And because we pushed them out, we will also score a point for that. So I take that for sure. Nice. Let's use this dude to get our healing herb back. We might want to use it, maybe not this round. And then it's getting tricky. Yeah, it does. Okay, what do I want to do next? I guess we want to prepare for the next round. So we are deactivating this guy to claim the building token or the building favorite token accordingly. Whew. And then we still have a lot of actions, actually a lot of tokens, and I think we really have to use those well. And we have to make it here to this island this round, because again, that's 5 points we could gain. And yeah, in order to do that, we might want to use our wave, our title token, which would be this one. Yeah, let's go for that. So we can now pretty much move our folks from everywhere to this island, or basically from anywhere to anywhere. That's really a very, very powerful thing. They will all be deactivated. That's maybe the one downside, but still we can use them from deactivated position. We can take them from the landing stage. So we will definitely do that here. I think we don't need more than 2 there. We will take 1 from this island down here because we have built a shrine. And I think again, we don't need any more here. We could still move other folks around. And here I'm really thinking about moving this guy away here, because yeah, we would lose 2 points if they would stay there. And I think let's do that. And again, prepare for the next round here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Problem is, we know that the Moon Priestess will go in here. Oh, that's really not a problem, because we know the AI player is not here, and we will not remove that fellow here. That much is clear. Okay, I think that works out to be okay. We still have at least 2 more things to do. And do I want another novice, or do I want this title token here? Let's go for the title token, actually. So we will grab that, and then I guess we will have to use our healing herbs to reactivate those 2. Again, we will do that once or twice, so they are now active too. And in theory, I could use them now next round to get myself a book token, which again, normally not a bad thing to have. And right now we are here in the majority, so we will score those 5 points there. And yeah, I still have tokens like crazy, but I don't think that we need to do anything else. No, let's not do that. So I will pass, which means the eyes passing. They have taken all their actions already at the start of the round. So we will start here with the Moon Priestess, which means I will score 5 points, whereas the AI will score only 2 points. So I take that. So finally, we are making some more points than the AI player. We are not losing any points here. Again, the shrine doesn't count because of the apostate here. They will move in a minute, but of course we will score some points here too. So here we will score 4 points. So I will give 1 away for a 5er. I think they're still at 6. Yeah, that's the case, which in total brings them to 53 points, whereas I am only at 48 points. I mean, these are 3 more points. I get still some points from the shrine, so I think overall we are not in a bad shape. Problem is, right now the AI player will score an additional 6 points here, and this will be at least 8 points by the end of the game. So that's definitely something to consider. But yeah, let's do the end of round cleanup. So we will only score 2 points now for those temple tiles. We will move all the miniatures around. So we will move the master builder 1, 2, 3, and 4 to this position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to this position. And the apostate will move to the next island where I have a novice and really doesn't care about the AI player in any way. I will reactivate all of the novices, and then yeah, we are moving into the next round. This round, the deactivation is really a no-brainer. We are going for this position here, which means they will still advance on this track here, but because they don't have an active meeple on this, or novice on this island, nor on this island, keep in mind here I'm really on my own now, they are not going to basically do another temple tile. So of course it's only 2 points they are missing out, but in theory they would have pushed my novices out too, which is definitely a big deal. Additionally, I have the majority here, and I will not be able to build this round either. So I think that's really, really cool. actually. I think I forgot to mention that, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, they were not able to build on this island down there anyway. So I think that was pretty helpful actually. I think the AI is really strong or stronger at the beginning of the game, but gets somewhat weaker-ish towards the end of the game, which makes sense now that they really seem to be extremely powerful during the very first rounds of the game. But yeah, they have to start collecting some points in order to make their lead actually. I really like that. I think we want to build first, and we want to build with one of our temporary novices, which now ultimately means we are only sending one outside, so we only need to activate or deactivate one of those. And again, this allows us to build this shrine here. We have to give this one away, but really not a problem. And in theory, I could now basically, I think that's a good idea actually. I really need to think about that for a second. I mean, I could get the book, and this book would allow me to move myself away. And again, I want to remove meeples from him. I think that's really crucial. And I thought about this for quite some time, and I didn't want to bore you with my thinking here, but I believe I'm not going to get that book because they're taking the book away from me anyway. And yeah, I could score one additional point, but I think there is something more powerful I can do with that. So I would rather send this guy now into here. Because I have a shrine now here, I only need to send this guy here to the temple actually. And I think for me that's more or less of a protective move. Let's put it like this. So I'm going to activating this guy here. And again, I believe that's the sanctification. So we are sending this guy in here. They will score me an additional point at the end of this round. I mean, that's never a bad thing, but I'm also protecting both of those without using, or basically all three of those without using a book or whatever. So no one can really take those away from me now. I think that's definitely valuable. I will still score 2 points for that. It's really not the coolest stuff in the world, but I think it's still worth it. Okay, that's nice. I was really thinking of activating this guy here, but then of course I would not be in the lead, and I think I really want those 5 points worth of those 2 points. I need these 3 point swings now. I think that's really crucial. So I guess yeah, let's rather go for this guy here again. We are getting our virtual novice back. Might be able to, I think that's cool. We might be able to use that properly. And down here I would still lose 2 points because of the apostate. I could now use them. Now I think this doesn't help. So I think I will rather go for a journey action. Of course I could use this and move them away with a tidal wave token. Maybe that's still because, no, I think not. We still want to score some points. So we are using a journey action. So we are only moving, I think, this guy away, and we are moving him here. So next round we might get our healing herb back. Yeah, let's do that. And last but not least, we are doing something we have never done before. We are going to deactivate both of those to advance 1, 2 spaces here on the track. So our goal for the next round is definitely, hopefully making it to this space here, that we will at least score some points, making the gap somewhat smaller at least. I think they will move to 8, that's for certain. If we are moving to 3, then the difference is only 5. Right now it's a 6, and if they move and we don't, then the difference is 8, and that's bad. Okay, we are calling it the end of the round. We will definitely get the 5 points over there. That's definitely something. They will still score 2 points. It's not so nice, but still it's a 3 point difference. Keep in mind those shrines do count for the majorities. Again, we are not losing any points from the apostate because we just moved away there. We are still scoring some points here in the temple. That's 5 points for us, and it's still 6 points for the AI player. So I think points wise, this round they haven't made that much progress, so I will certainly take that. So right now they're at 61 points, whereas we are at 60 points. So yeah, we definitely made some progress there. let's reset the board accordingly, or rather prepare for the next round. They will move in here, so all 3 of those are now available. We can still score 2 points this round. Not sure. Let's see about that, how heavily we are doing this. We are moving the Moon Priestess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces over here. Problem is, AI is currently in the lead here. Let's see about that. And yeah, the Master Builder will move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces over here. So here we really have to play our cards correctly. I think we should be able to do that. Let's see about that. And yeah, the Apostate, yeah, they will also move in here to this island accordingly. So if we stay here, we will also lose 3 points, but we could gain 4 points by building a shrine here. So overall, it's still a 1 point net gain. Let's reactivate all our meeples accordingly, and then yeah, move into the final round. Again, we have to make some ugly choices, and I think we have to deactivate those guys here. This means they are moving 2 steps over here, which is okay, because again, our goal was to not give them 10 points, and that's that. So that's 8 points, and yeah, they will not score any more points than that. And additionally, they will not be able to build on this island there. I think again, that was 4 points we denied the iPlayer. Still, they are going to send a novice to the temple, and I believe, yeah, this can only be this one here. Yeah, they are moving into the temple. Going in here, they will push this guy out into the landing stage. We don't have a book, but still for the 2 points here plus the 1 point here, they will score an additional 3 points. But I think I can take that. No, that's perfectly fine. And then it's our turn. So we are basically claiming this tile here. Hugely important. Here we are going for another herb tile, which we really need. We really need that to score the 5 points later on. Down here we are simply deactivating both. I still have this tile here, but I think I don't really need it because I want to move those guys away anyway. So we are spending this, which allows me to place my last shrine in here. Awesome, awesome. All shrines out. That's really cool stuff. And yeah, we still have stuff to do. And I guess over here we are deactivating this guy to advance in the temple track here. So I think we are not able to move 3 more steps ahead. And I think it's really not worth it. At least that's how I think. No, I think not. I think that's okay. And I believe we should manage to win this game, actually. I think we are in a good shape now. We are spending our tidal wave token to move this guy out. I mean, they build, or those guys out. They build the shrine here. We don't want to leave them here because they would make us lose 3 points there. And of course, the idea is to move those guys now over to this temple here, or to this island here, which would then allow me to get the majority. How, you might ask? That's easy. We are using our herbal token, which means we are reactivating those. We are going to use one of those. We have a shrine, keep that in mind, to grab the money bag. And the money bag will basically immediately go back to send this guy back to the temple here. It really works out extremely well. That's insane, actually. And for our last action, or it's the penultimate action rather, because we are activating this fella to grab ourselves this book favor token. We are using this book favor token, putting it right back to steal one of the book tokens here, and I think it doesn't matter. Let's take this one here for the laughs. I don't know, doesn't really matter. We are putting it here again, also doesn't really matter. We are bringing it here, we are laying it down, which means no one else can take it away. But again, it's not a multiplayer game, so we don't have to worry about that either. And I think, yeah, we will score an additional point for that at the end of this round, and taking one away from the iPlayer, I mean, that's really the crucial part. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's really nothing else we can do. So yeah, let's simply move into the final scoring. Here we have clearly the majority, 2 versus 1, 5 points for us, 2 points for the AI player over there. I take that. Again, we are not losing any points here. Shrines do not count. That's a good stuff. Let's go for the temple scoring. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points for us this round. Ah, that's so cool. And I think the eye is down. No, I think they also they got a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They will still score 6 points there too. But it's a tie. I totally take that. And then we will still score some points for the shrines we built. And I think we did that exceptionally well, because we allowed the AI to only build 2 of their 6 shrines. Isn't that nice? So they started with 1, and during the course of the game they only built 1 more, and I think that was pretty amazing. So that's still 8 points for the AI. They will also score the 8 points here. So can I give them a 10? No, I can't. I will give them the 8 point here. We are taking 3 points because at least we managed to reach this spot here in the council track. That's something I take. And 6 times 4, basically the amount of addition or shrines we built is 24 more points. So yeah, let's tally up our final score. I think that's really, oh no, we get 1 more point for this resource we still have. So let's not cheat ourselves here. And yeah, let's see what we got. So I cleaned up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 95, 99 points. Are you kidding me? 99? Couldn't this have been 100? Pretty sure this could have been, but I really played poorly. But again, I will take that. Yeah, that's 99 points versus 88. Wow, that's truly insane. Wow, that's so cool. So that's 11-point difference. And yeah, I think the last 2 rounds were really a significant point string. But again, as I said, it truly feels like the AI is really losing momentum towards the end of the game. The first 4 rounds were extremely strong. They were always scoring those points for those templates, the highest scoring one. And again, they were always scoring those points here in the temple. But again, the later you get, the more strategic you can play that in order to prohibit them. I think this one, was the penultimate round where they were not able to gain temple tile and not building stuff. I think this was really crucial for the win here. And I really hope that I'm not too cocky here and maybe have missed a rule or something, and they maybe should be at 120 points or so. But again, it was a learning exercise for me. I wanted to see how the AI plays. Again, I was playing on the easiest level of play, because again there are 2 additional levels where the apostate is really playing a little bit more mean. So on level 2 here, I am not allowed to take any actions at the island with the apostate other than the expulsion one, so pretty much sending them somewhere else. Whereas here on level 3, it's pretty much the same thing. We will start the master builder and the moon priestess on the same island, which is definitely for the AI to start the game something of an advantage. I'm pretty sure about that. And additionally, the apostate will block all the actions on the island, so I cannot do anything. Even the expulsion is blocked. So I think really on this level here it's already challenging. Here it could be relatively brutal to win actually. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed the solo mode here. It's very puzzly, so I would say I still prefer the multiplayer game, because again there is a little bit more head game in it. Really, timing is so crucial. When are you going to pass? This is crucial. So I think that's really something I would definitely prefer. Not saying I wouldn't play this solo again, but yeah, I would stick to this multiplayer experience here. But apart from that, really easy to follow, and that's what I really like in a solo mode. It should feel somewhat, let's call it, intelligent, but the overall, I don't know, rules additions, really steering an AI player shouldn't be that complicated. And that's, I think, really a job relatively done well in this solo mode here. A huge shout out to all of my patrons. I really do appreciate all your support, and yeah, if you want to join my community or want to support my little channel here, you will find a link to my page on Patreon. You can join me here directly on YouTube. You can join the community here too. Like and subscribe. This also really helps to grow my channel. Really appreciate that too. And hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And yeah, until then, bye bye.